Hey guys, Chef's Tech Cars here, and today I got a first look of the brand new Mustang Mach E. And today I'm just going to give you my first impressions as well as some things I love and some things I hate in Chef's Tech Car style. So let's get straight into this video. Before we begin, I just want to say thank you to my friends who actually came by with the Mustang Mach E. So thank you to you, and I wouldn't be filming this video right now. I was actually thinking about filming a different video, but we'll scrap that because we're going to be filming this. So let's get straight into this video. If you didn't know, the Mustang Mach E is Ford's first electric car. It starts at $48,000 and it's just started to go on sale in the United States. So first impressions of this car. It is, well, let's just say it is a really good looking car. Just judging by the pictures, I wanted to film a review with the car. Unfortunately, I didn't have time. So maybe one day I'll actually get up and close and do a review for the channel, but this is the closest thing you're actually, well, gonna get. Just these pictures I took and some video footage. So, first impressions is that this car looks really, really good. I definitely do love the styling. I think it looks very Ford, it looks very Mustang, and I like how they still tried to keep the Mustang look, which is something that's really important when you're naming a car after a really well-known brand, and usually some brands put the brand's well-known other brand, so Ford with their Mustang, and then they completely ruin it, but they didn't do it, which is awesome. They still kept that Mustang styling, which looks very, very good. Now, first impression on the interior, I definitely really like it. This car rivals the Tesla Model Y heavily, and I can see why. The interior is very, very, very cool. I love the design of it. I love how those two screens, one screen behind the steering wheel and then one giant big vertical screen with the little volume dial. That's pretty cool. And the seats are probably just comfortable, maybe even a little bit more comfortable than the Tesla's seats. So the Tesla only has one screen, this has two screens, so it's actually true that you can actually do two screens, and Tesla got a lot of flack for that, just that one screen, and I can see why. And I definitely love this interior setup a lot more than the Teslas. Backseat first impressions, definitely a lot of room. I would say it's this around the same size amount of room as what a normal small SUV has, but you can definitely feel that it feels like a luxury car in the back seat. It has very nice seating materials. It's you do have some scratchy plastics down low, but again, it's for a Ford. It's surprisingly very comfy and very nice to be in. But with the overview and with the first impression out of the way, let's get into 5 things I love about this car and some things I actually hate about this car. Let's go into things I hate first, but then I'll get into things I love in a minute. So, some things I hate. So, let's start off with the range, for example. The range isn't that great. It only gets 270 miles of range, so it isn't great. The Tesla, being Tesla, they get over 325 miles of range in their Model Y long range. So you can definitely see that there's a lack in range, but again, kind of expected, because, I mean, Tesla is already in the lead right now as a car company, and seeing that they are the most valuable car company in the world, you can see why that they would have the most range. Another thing I wasn't such a fan of is the charging network. The big problem with buying an electric car other than a Tesla is that you don't know where you're going to charge it other than the fast charge points you find at supermarkets and stuff like that. But Tesla's supercharger network is growing vastly, and it's not going to be as near as charge points network, for example. So the places you're going to charge it, not ideal, and the range is just not great. But it is definitely a good start for Ford, being it's their first electric car. I'm not such a fan of is that giant screen. Sure, it's very, very nice, but it doesn't receive over-the-air updates. At least I don't believe it does. If it does, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below, but I don't believe this car receives over-the-air updates like Tesla. It doesn't keep getting better and better and better. So that's something that is kind of disappointing. If it does receive over-the-air updates, take me back if I'm wrong. But again, this car is just brand new. It's just starting to go up on sale, so I don't believe it does receive over-the-air updates like Teslas do. Another thing I'm not such a big fan of, the safety. The Tesla is way far more safer than the Mach E. The Mach E did really well in the crash test, but the Tesla, obviously being Tesla, being it the safest car in the world, did obviously a lot better. So those are 5 things I hate about the Mach E. Let's get into 5 things I love about the Mach E. Let's start off with the styling. So the styling on the Mach E is great. I love the look of this car. Way better looking than the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. It definitely has that wow factor. Like when you pull up beside this thing, I mean, when you look at a parking lot, it's gonna stand out from a lot of other cars. It just looks so cool. It has that kind of Audi Q8 design where it kind of slopes down, which is just really, really cool. And it's just such a really cool, unique looking car. I mean, they did a very nice job on the styling for it. Very, very nice job. They knocked it out of the park with styling. I think definitely one of the better looking cars, especially for the Mustang family. This car definitely does fit in this Mustang family. The thing I love about the Mach E, the seats. Yep, they are very comfy. I have to say, the quality of the leather in the car, I mean, you have the perforated leather look, and you as well as like the back seats, you definitely fall into them, which you don't see that on a lot of cars. I mean, the leather quality is very nice, and just the general like back seat quality in general is very, very nice. Surprisingly for Ford, I mean, most Ford seats, they aren't very high quality, and obviously Ford is an American car brand, and quality, I mean, like quality in the interior, it's good, but for the Mustang Mach E, it's surprisingly good. Surprisingly actually very well done for the quality of the leather. They are very comfortable seats. Third thing I really like is the layout of the interior. I definitely love the layout of the interior. You have that small screen behind the steering wheel and that really big screen right beside it. Way better than Tesla, definitely with that single screen that Tesla has, way better than that. And just the graphics in general look really, really cool. I wasn't sure the graphics rival Tesla, but definitely the screen in general, the software in general, definitely can rival Tesla, which is really, really cool. But yeah, the layout of the dashboard and the interior is really, really cool. I definitely love the 2 screens. Knocked out of the park Ford. With that, let's move on to the 4th thing I love about this car. The 4th thing I love about it is that giant glass roof. I don't believe I have a picture of it, but it is really, really cool. I definitely love the glass roof. That it's basically kind of like Tesla's. It doesn't open, but it's cool looking. I think that it definitely brings that like wow factor, adds that more wow factor to the car as well. And the 5th thing I love about it are the door handles. Specifically, they are buttons, which honestly, they might actually work better than Tesla's door handles. That you push a button on the door and then it opens, which is really cool. Really interesting. Never seen that anytime. Anywhere on any car, and like when you open it, the front door has that handle, but the rear door you just reach between the panel gap and then you open it. So yeah, pretty interesting and pretty like incredible car in general. Those are my first impressions, as well as 5 things I love and hate about the Mustang Mach E. I would have loved to do a review of this car if I had the chance to. Maybe eventually I will be able to, but as of right now, my friends just came by. This was a demo car. They were test driving it, so they wanted to give me a ride, and I took these pictures just for this video that's about to come out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you did, smash that like button, and and I will see you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe if you are new. More than 50% of you are not subscribed. So I want to make sure everybody gets to subscribe on to this channel. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers, so let's see if you can do it. Guys can do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wonder